So, what are you most interested in?
I don't know. So I just had the bee's knees, and that was pretty good.
So the bee's knees is our signature for a reason. We actually start with raw honey, and anything with the Barr Hill logo on it literally is touched with raw honey. So you can get a little taste of that. All of our honey is harvested within 250 miles of this location. Taste that. So whereas a lot of gins will tell you what their botanicals are, instead what we actually do is we process everything with juniper, and then we run all of that through this raw honey. We allow the bees to do all that work within that 250 mile radius. What they're doing is picking up countless botanicals within New England, and then we're applying that to the gin. So that's actually what you're tasting with the Barr Hill gin. Let me make sure I'm pouring the right one.
It's so sweet. What the heck?
I know. All right. You're welcome to taste that.
Very fragrant.
So what's interesting is then we've got the Tomcat, which is actually the same gin, but it is actually aged in the barrel. So it sits in a barrel for 6 to 8 months. What you actually see here is that this wash line right here is how far that gin actually soaks into the barrel and then starts pulling acids and tannins out of that barrel through this char filter, which acts sort of like a Brita filter, and then that's where you're getting that coloration. So it's 100% natural color. We like to say that this is sort of a bourbon drinker's gin due to the fact that it is actually getting the same treatment as bourbon would. It's in a new oak barrel that has that same char. So you're going to start tasting a couple of new flavors, despite the fact that it is basically the same gin. But that time in the barrel allows us to actually get new flavor components, vanilla type components. One of the first things that you notice is going to be sort of the cedar, because between that juniper and that oak, what your brain immediately goes, oh, I know what the smell should be.
Yeah.
You start thinking cedar.
Yeah,
So,
it's weird.
so the next one is actually our Kingdom Street. So this gets proofed down with water, but we do enjoy using these products for cocktails. And so in the cocktail, this is the same gin, but with less water added, a little less honey used in the process. And so this is actually the strength that it comes out straight out of there. No water, so it has a big flavor, big kick.
Okay.
This is just getting the volume turned all the way up.
It's weird. I feel like that's almost lighter on the tongue.
Yeah, and part of that is the fact that it has less water added.
That's really nice. Ooh, it's nice. I can feel it like coming down through here. Yeah.
And with a lot of bourbon folks, they actually call that the Kentucky hug.
Oh.
You know,
it's a
obviously
hug.
we're in Vermont now, so we call it
Vermont hug. I love that. Oh, it feels so comforting. Like I didn't feel that with anything else.
Yeah, and that really is just that much higher, proof. We're actually at 114 proof. So, which is surprising that you can sip something at 114 proof and feel like it's completely overwhelming the palate. We're really proud that actually holds up that way. Just as a sipper, I love it in a Manhattan or old fashioned. It really does link them well. If we wanted to go a different chapter, would be our vodkas. So this vodka is actually made from 100% just vodka. So when we taste that vodka, you actually taste the honey. So.
I'm a vodka person, so that's really nice.
And then this one is made from Standard Farms maple. So this is all local maple that is used to distill this vodka.
Oh, this I'm a weekend.
Sweet.
Yeah, it really is. And a lot of vodkas really their claim to fame will be how much they process it, how much they filter it, how many times it runs through a distillation process. With our vodka, we only run it through the distillery process twice because we want to leave as much of the character, as much of the complexity as we can. Because despite the fact that it says that vodka should be odorless, we don't think that it should actually just be completely neutralized to the point that it's just ethanol and water.
Ooh, it's really good.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that. What was your name?
Ronnie?
Ronnie? Thank you so much, Ronnie. Oh, me too.
Thank you so much for tuning into part 2, Spirit Tasting at Barr Hill. Don't forget to like and subscribe.